Hello there, Swahili Nation family. Welcome back. I am Ongil Zalalem and this is Recap. Nigeria. Popular Nigerian Instagram celebrity Ramon Abbas, also known as Hush Puppy, has been sentenced to 11 years imprisonment by the United States Central District Court in California for fraud and money laundering. He was arrested in Dubai in 2020 by the FBI and they took him to the United States. He has been in jail until this sentencing, and now that he's getting 11 years, he's only gonna serve 9 years because he already spent 2 years in jail while he was under the FBI custody. Burkina Faso. The US has announced that it will exclude Burkina Faso from its trade agreement with African nations. It stated that the reason for its decision is lack of democracy in the West African nation. In a letter to the US Congress, President Joe Biden wrote, quote, "I have made this decision because I have determined that the government of Burkina Faso has not established or made continued progress towards establishing respect for the rule of law and political pluralism." It's hard to believe that's the only reason that US is kicking out Burkina Faso from this trade agreement, because US is known to kick out countries that are not bowing down or abiding to their requests. Ethiopia is a good example. They did the same thing in the beginning of this year. They threatened Ethiopia to kick out from AGOA because the Ethiopian government was not bowing down to their request. Same thing is happening to Burkina Faso, and many people are speculating that this is happening because Burkina Faso is having a relationship with Russia, and we all know how US reacts when it comes to Russia having a relationship with any African country. Ghana. Ghana assumed the presidency of the Security Council at the United Nations, which is a historical moment for Ghana. After assuming the role at the UN Security Council, Ghana declared that its top agenda during its 1-month-long presidency would be rethinking the role of UN peacekeepers in Africa. This is really a great news because Ghana is prioritizing the issue of UN peacekeepers in Africa. We've been complaining about foreign troops in Africa, including UN peacekeeping, and Africans were saying that these peacekeepers are not actually helping us out and we're not seeing change. We're not seeing what we've been promised, that we're not seeing any change for the better. So why are they really here? So the fact that Ghana is using this platform that they have been given to prioritize UN peacekeeping and what they are really up to in Africa and how they can be held accountable is a great news for Africa. Kenya and South Africa. Kenya and South Africa have agreed to a reciprocal visa-free entry deal which will be rolled out from January 2023. Applicants will get a maximum of 90 days annually. Currently, Kenyan nationals pay up to $40 and have to show proof of sufficient funds as well as wait on average of 3 weeks for a 90-day South African visa. This is truly a great news. This is the first step to having no borders, like to be allowed to go to your neighboring country without worrying about visa, without worrying about proving to them that you have the funds. It's great because it allows us to connect. It allows us to travel freely within Africa. And the thing is, South Africans were allowed to travel to Kenya visa-free. It was Kenyans that were not allowed to. So it's good that South Africa has given Kenya the free visa agreement, which, you know, a Kenyan can go to South Africa and stay 90 days without worrying about visa. It's a great news. Anyway, Swahili Nation family, let us know down below what your thoughts are about the topics we've discussed. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.